All right, Gabby!
Has anyone seen Gabby's Premier League record?
How are you, buddy?
What's happening, boys? You all right?
Are you in the ground?
Yeah, I'm in the stadium, mate.
It's gone, Gabs. It's gone. You're no longer a legend.
I think you started trying, Jamie, when he went in. I was like, Lino. Offside, Lino. It's offside.
Oh, it's amazing. That's amazing.
I'm out of work now, Cundy. I'm out of work, mate. I'm out of work.
Oh, Gabs. Gabs.
How you feeling?
I know, listen, like I said before, jokes aside, if I got royalties for it, Jamie, I'll be demoed, mate. But him scoring that goal, hopefully we can get the win. That'll be massive for Champions League places.
I love the fact that Gabby's there.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant.
And the record's gone and Watkins has got
Gabby,
it. He wants it to be offside.
Say again, Cundy.
Were you hoping it was offside?
Mate, I'll scream at the lino.
Oh, guys, it's so good. That's so good. I tell you what,
they've been a better team, haven't they?
Yeah. We're watching a game. To be fair, they've done all right. Villa played well.
Yeah, essentially, should have had a couple.
Gab, how do you feel? Because you must be incredibly proud to have held that record for as long as you did. And records are there to be broken, right? There must be a little part of you that there must be some sadness that it's gone. Also, the fact that Villa are going to win. Hopefully, for your sake, the Villa do win. But is there an element of a little bit of like reflection to, you know, when you wake up tomorrow morning, you go, oh, I'm not the highest Premier League scorer for Villa anymore.
Yeah, you know it's Sunday. I'm on Monday morning with Ali.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Ali's from home, so I'm going to be in that bunker on my own. And Ali will say, Villa's second record goal scorer. You two love it, don't you?
Oh, we love it. But as soon as Ollie Watkins scored, we was like, phone Gabby, get him on the phone.
Yeah, boys. So it's Villa have been a better team here, man. You know what, Jamie? Being at this stadium, I love it. You're close to the pitch. You get a better atmosphere in these smaller stadiums. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Are you staying in Bournemouth tonight, Gab?
Yeah, man. I'm going to have probably 3 bottles of Prosecco on my own, mate. They're both. Horrible pair. I'm going.
Gab, see you later, mate.
Cheers,
Top
Gab.
man, mate. All right. Gabby Agbonlahor. What a boy. I love it.
What a boy.
Yeah, fair play to him. He's held that record for a long time, old Gabs.
Yeah, and it's it's there to be broken, right? And we should be congratulating Ollie Watkins right now, right? So to phone up Gabby and having to pop it in, by
Brilliant,
the way.
isn't it? This was the line-up. Offside in the crowd.
Yeah.
Offside. It's so good. Right, let's take a look at the latest odds in that game. All thanks to Betfair.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Get a free £10 bet when you bet £10 on Football Hackers or Bet Builders this week. Opt-in and previous deposit required. Minimum odds and T's and C's apply. 18+, gambleware.org.
Yeah, it's 1-0 to Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins with the goal makes him the record goal scorer in Premier League history for Aston Villa. Bournemouth to win now is 7-1. The draw is 11-4. Villa to win is 2-1 on. That's all thanks to Betfair. 18+, begambler.org.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Betfair. Get a free £10 bet when you bet £10 on Football Hackers or Bet Builders this week. Opt-in and previous deposit required. Minimum odds and T's and C's apply. 18+, gambleware.org.
We'll go back to Simon, a Southampton fan. We'll give him a call, but keep them coming in. You want to have your say on today's football. 03 717 22 3344. So let's go to Si. He's a Southampton fan. All right, Si.
Yes, hello, lads.
Yeah, sorry, mate. We cut you off. They had to get Gabby on. But listen, I mean, what's next for Southampton? Because this season's been embarrassing. You can't get away from it.
Yeah, it's been a nightmare. I'm glad we got the 12 points. We got the record for the worst defeat, so we didn't need the record or joint record for worst points, did we?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know, yeah, twice. But what we've got to do, and the reason I was calling in is, like, talk about player sales and that, and it's disappointing. But I think the thing which is like more of a problem is our transfers never seem to keep up with inflation. So 10 years or so ago, you're signing Mane and your Tadic's and loads of players in that 10 to 20 million pound bracket. And back then, I think that bought you a proper Premier League player. But we seem to still be shopping in that bracket. Like, you think over the last 12 months or so, we bought, 15 players for 150 million or something like that. And I think that's our problem. If you're still trying to spend that sort of money, you just fundamentally, unless you're really, really lucky, not going to get proper Premier League players. What we do about it, I don't know, because we needed squad depth, and obviously we haven't got as much money as other clubs.
Is the club, like when you go down, right, so you're going back to the Championship, is the club in a position to come back up, to spend money, like what Burnley, what Leeds have done, what, Burnley have done? Are they in a position to come back?
Yeah, they should be. Like, when you look at it, you think we're a Championship team. We're a good Championship team. So obviously we'll lose a few players. But they're still basically the team that got us promoted last time with a few more Championship players added in there. Mm. If we do come back up, I think they just need to look at the transfer policy and don't try and buy as many players for the lesser amount, buy fewer players.
I always say this when these teams come up. I get it; they've got to fill the squad and add more quality. But I just always feel like they come up and they sign like 11 players, and I'm just like, what's the point in that? You're getting rid of basically all the players that have dug in and have put their heart and soul into the side and the club to get you up into the Premier League. You kind of just binning them off to sign players who, in my opinion, are nowhere near, just maybe a little bit better. You might get one or two who stand out. Yeah, I just think if you sign 4 or 5 really good players, like £30 million players, £20 million players, and you bring in 4 or 5 of them, and then just add them to the squad that you've got who have done the business for you, then that gives them a lift, and then players come in and you can, I just think that's the better way to do it.
And all the wages we've wasted on players who barely even get on the pitch, it must add up. It must add up. But the other thing is, right, and it's another argument, when you have loads of loan signings like we did, the minute you get promoted, obviously all those loan signings go back to their parent club. Then you end up buying them back again. So you're spending, like we bought, obviously, Howard Bellis and Flynn Downs back. So you end up spending £40 million just to get back to where you actually were during the Championship. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
I don't know. As long as, you look at what's happened to Luton this season, and we just need to not have a season like that.
Simon, Dibbling is obviously the next cab off the rank, if you like, about the youth product. We spoke about that, how many players have come through. We'd have missed dozens, I'm sure, but he's the one. The vultures will be circling around St Mary's for his signature.
Yeah, they will. So we live in Birmingham, and the kids play football. So Saturdays, I'm busy with them. So I'll be honest, we don't get down there like we should do. But from what I hear, I think a lot of Saints fans have been pretty underwhelmed with how he's not really kicked on. So obviously he burst onto the scene, and obviously he looks lively, and he's playing in a poor team and all of that. But if you don't want to be there, and if his heart's not in it, and if we can get...
What do you mean?
About what?
He doesn't want to be there. But sorry, have I missed something?
I don't know. Just the things I hear and the things.
What have you heard?
Just people saying that his body language isn't great. It doesn't look. And look, I don't know because, unless you're him or very close to him, you don't know. But it's the same for anyone, I guess. If he's looking at it, I don't want to play in the Championship. I want to be in the Prem, and we can get 50, 60 million. Although you'd rather obviously have him there, wanting to be there and tearing it up. Maybe that's the 50 or 60 million pound sale that we can invest.
No, but I wouldn't be looking at him. He'd be the last person I'd be looking at, criticising or pointing the finger at. He's 19. He's only been playing for 6 months, there or thereabouts in his first major season in the Premier League. And he's been, his form might have dipped. He's 19.
Yeah, and listen, I don't think he's in any way, shape or form the problem we've got. But if you're asking about next season and who do we build a team around, we'd love to. If he wants to be there, then that's fantastic. But if he's got all the teams circling and he's a promising young player, it's not hard to imagine that he would want to do more.
Dog's not happy.
The dog's not happy.
Yeah, my dog's livid. My dog's livid with you.
Yeah, I can tell.
Happy,
what, me?
It's all right. My son's hitting me and tapping him on the nose now. So don't
do that to the dog. It's all right.
What's the dog's name?
Giving him some of his crisps to shut him up.
What's the dog's name?
Teddy. Teddy. He's a good dog. He's happy now.
I was hoping to be called like Letiz or something.
Letiz. Well, do you know what? So I'm sat here, right, and I've got the daughter's picture on one side, the son's picture on the other, and we've got Letiz's signed photo in the middle of the two of them.
Oh, there you go. So Letiz is there.
So we got our priorities. But when I met Jamie at ice skating a year or so ago in Birmingham, he wouldn't sign anything for me. He didn't want to know about it.
Did you not, Jay?
What? Me?
Yeah.
He's horrible like that.
Hold
the
on.
same JB
Simon, he's horrible, mate.
Hold on.
He doesn't.
I've never been ice skating.
No, you have.
So
You
when
told
was
me-
I in ice skating?
You told me you went ice skating.
You were there with your kids.
Yeah, you were. Ice
What?
skating.
And I didn't sign something.
Nah, I'm only joking. I didn't know.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Don't put that out on national radio. What are you talking about? I'd never ever say no to anyone.
Sorry, he's horrible.
You were too hungover. I wasn't going to ask.
I was probably hungover. Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance of that, but I'd never say no to anyone. Joking, yeah, it's bang out of order. All right, listen.
Yeah,
Why are you
Si-
not
That's what
signing
I'm
his-
saying. We need to sort out the transfer.
yeah, sort your dog out and all. See you later.
Why are you not signing stuff for Simon?
Shut up, you
Why are you not
idiot.
doing that?
I would never, ever
Honestly, you're
say no
horrible,
to
you.
anyone. I'm not a diva.
You're horrible, mate.
I'm very happy, very grateful if someone comes up to me, asks me for a picture.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.